Well, organizations nationwide are dealing with the impacts of funding cuts, trickling down from the federal DOGE cuts. The West Virginia Humanities Council is now added to that growing list. And our Shelby Burrow joins us live in the studio with a look at what this means for the cultural and historical economy of the state. Shelby?
Well, Gina, the West Virginia Humanities Council released a statement saying that due to federally mandated cuts to the National Endowment for the Humanities, their grant making is suspended immediately.
We've been here for 50 years. We want to keep going. We want to keep doing this work for West Virginians.
Amid federal cuts, the West Virginia Humanities Council has fallen into a period of uncertainty.
We bring federal dollars to West Virginia to grant out to organizations, cultural organizations and community foundations and everything around the state.
They use funds from the National Endowment for the Humanities to pay out the grants they reward, and these federal funds have been relied upon since 1974, and now they've been suspended.
It's important that we know the story of where we come from and what our communities are all about. It's important that we preserve that for future generations of West Virginians.
Most of that funding goes to keeping the history of the Mountain State alive statewide, especially in rural counties. The West Virginia Mine Wars Museum in Mingo County is just one example of a historically significant location with an unknown road ahead without these federal funds.
We're a grassroots organization that was really people founded, and we were able to open our doors because of the support from a lot of individual people who donated from all across the country, but also from the support of organizations like the West Virginia Humanities Council.
Mackenzie Newwalker is the executive director of the West Virginia Mine Wars Museum, and she says events and upgrades are put on a pause for the museum, leaving them in a waiting period, much like similar institutions nationwide.
One thing about West Virginians is that we're really proud about where we're from and who we're from, and arts and culture plays a really huge role in that.
She says through this gray area, the most important thing people can do is come out and support their local museums and historical places.
We get a lot of people that come into the state for tourism, and they're interested to learn more about West Virginia's history and our heritage, and that is really at risk with what we're seeing happening just in the past couple of weeks.
The West Virginia Humanities Council tells me they have funding to last for a short period of time for a circumstance like this, but grant making will be suspended until further notice. Live in the studio, Shelby Burrow, Eyewitness News.